I constantly think about leaving my husband and my stepkids because I'm 32 and I've been with my husband 44M for 3 years. We've lived together for 2 and have been married for just 1. He has 2 kids from his previous marriage, his daughter, 18, and his son, 16, and I'm currently expecting our first baby together in August. For the past 6 months, I've been deeply unhappy in my marriage. And for the last 3, I've been seriously thinking about leaving. Every day, I feel emotionally drained and resentful. But I'm also terrified of what leaving would look like, especially with a baby on the way. The problem started almost 2.5 years ago, and at the root of it all is his ex-wife. She's entitled, aggressive, and manipulative. She contributes nothing toward the kids, literally zero, even though they've been divorced for 13 years. Meanwhile, we pay for everything. It's infuriating. She won't even put in $20 towards something when asked because she knows my husband won't push back. He's relaxed and non-confrontational, so he just lets it slide. And the kids? They've picked up on it. They rely on him for everything, sometimes to a point where it feels like they're much younger than they actually are. His daughter is about to graduate high school. His son has 2 years left, yet they still act like they can't handle anything on their own. I try to set my own boundaries early on. I thought I was clear about them, but they keep getting ignored or pushed aside. I could tolerate it before because my husband was kind, thoughtful, and supportive. But that's changed. Now all we do is fight. There are no more good moments balancing out the bad ones. I feel like I'm constantly the one picking up the pieces or being the bad guy whenever I push back, whether it's about money, parenting, or simply needing space. And then there's the finances. I handle the monthly child support payments, something I absolutely hate doing. It makes me feel like I'm enabling this toxic, one-sided dynamic where his ex does nothing while we take on everything. Anytime extra expenses come up, we cover them, no questions asked. But for me, it's not just about the money. It's the principle of it. This was supposed to be a shared responsibility. But my husband would rather avoid conflict than stand up to her or enforce any real boundaries with the kids. I know I probably sound cold, but I'm exhausted. I'm growing a baby, I'm working, and I'm dealing with a household where no one listens to me. I feel like I've lost myself in this marriage. The kindness and thoughtfulness that made me fall for my husband, they feel like they've disappeared. And yet, the thought of leaving scares me just as much as staying. I feel like a failure even considering it after only a year of marriage. I wanted this family to work. I wanted to build something stable and loving. But now, I just feel trapped. The guilt is crushing me. I don't want to bring a baby into a home filled with resentment and tension, but I also don't want to leave and be forced to co-parent with someone who struggles with boundaries. It feels like there's no way to win. This version keeps your emotions raw and makes it flow naturally. Let me know if you'd like any tweaks.